All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. I think we got the situation rectified. Just had to reset the internet. Let's go back to the game. Redskins lead at 7-0 over the Eagles with 7:52 left here in the second quarter. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. We dealt with our internet issues, and now we're good. It happens every now and again. Redskins have scored a touchdown. They take a 7-0 lead with 7:52 left in the half. We'll just have to save this game in two parts. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers wide for Philadelphia. Powell back. Powell looking, throws downfield, caught by Simmons. And Jarvis Simmons all the way out to the 47-yard line. 26 yards to Jarvis Simmons, the 8th-year receiver out of Chattanooga. And that'll be first down for the Eagles. Philadelphia trying to retaliate after the Redskins got a touchdown. We're in the second quarter. Simmons, formerly with the Vikings, now on the Eagles. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell fakes the handoff, throws outside to Simmons, turns upfield, and Jarvis Simmons out to the 45. A gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 8. Trey Cook came over and made the tackle. Coming up on 7 minutes left now in the first half. Redskins up 7-0. Eagles come out. Powell under center. Powell looking, rolls out, and Powell's going to step up and dump it off to Ferguson, who steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line, a gain of 6. Terrence Ferguson, the rookie tight end out of Oregon, on the catch. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the Redskin 39-yard line. Redskins lead at 7-0 here in Philadelphia. On 3rd and 2, Eagles come out. Powell in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Powell to Bennett, and Jake Bennett picks up the first down, driving forward down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 and a first down. First down, Philadelphia. An NFC East matchup, the first of 3 games today here at Jammin' Sports. We'll head down to Tampa, Florida after this for the Bills and the Bucks. On 1st and 10 from the 35, Powell, play action looking, throws deep, caught, wide open, Stewart. Tommy Stewart down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 27. First down, Philadelphia. It'll be 1st and goal at the Redskin 8. Tommy Stewart, the 6th-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. First and goal now for Philadelphia, trying to tie the game up. Powell in the shotgun. 5:40 left in the half. Powell drops back. Powell looking. Throws to the end zone. Bennett can't make the catch. He drops it. It was broken up by the defensive back, Sean Wright, the safety, in his 7th year out of Maryland. Jarvis Simmons was also in the area. It was either Bennett or Simmons. I guess it was Simmons. He had 2 receivers in the same area, which makes it a lot easier for the defense. It was actually Ball, Chris Ball, the rookie out of Georgia, that broke up the pass. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Eagles at the Redskin 8-yard line. Eagles come out. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Bennett up the middle, and Jake Bennett to the 4-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and goal. but you only see you. Well, there's two others here. One is me, one's my laptop. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line, 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell looking, throws outside, caught by Ferguson. And Ferguson gets taken down at the 4-yard line, no gain. On the tackle, number 54, John Holloway, the 5th-year linebacker out of Georgia. And that'll bring up 4th and goal. The defense for the Redskins holds, forcing Philadelphia into a field goal. Nice defensive play by John Holloway, the linebacker. And now Andy Bennett will come on, the kicker, in his 2nd year out of Rutgers. This will be from 21 yards to get the Eagles on the board. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. And the Redskins lead is now 7-3 with 4:33 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. The 5-4 Redskins, the 3-6 Eagles. Buffalo at Tampa Bay is next, and that'll be followed by Detroit at Miami. We'll head down to Florida for the next 2 games. Hopefully the weather's nicer down there. Andrew York will kick off for Philadelphia. 2 yards deep. Delaney brings it back out over the 20, 25. And Delaney, that's Marquez Delaney, the rookie out of Notre Dame, brings it out to the 28-yard line for the Redskins. 4:30 left to play in the first half. Redskins have it 1st and 10 with a chance to make it a 2-score game before halftime. Love those Redskin uniforms. I tell you, those are just sharp uniforms, man. I don't care what you say. I mean, I know we're beating a dead horse when we say they should have never changed. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line, 4 wide. Tipton under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Tipton to Ciali around the outside, and Dante Ciali out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. On the tackle there, it looked like it was number 21, Eli Hicks, and number 79, Clayton Jackson. For the Eagles, it'll be 2nd and 6 from the 32-yard line. I think the internet just needed to be reset. Sometimes you have to reset it. On 2nd and 6, in the offset eye, Tipton drops back, rolls out, throws back across to Ciali down the sideline, and Ciali out to the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. On the tackle there, number 53, that's Jacoby Bird, the linebacker, in his 6th year at Louisiana Lafayette. 3rd and 1 for the Redskins at their own 38, leading 7-3. Big 3rd down here, 4 wide. Tipton under center. Tipton to Ciali, gets the 1st down as he plows forward out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 3. 1st down, Washington. Overcast, dark skies here at Philadelphia on this Week 10 afternoon. It's one of the early games, but it's dark. I mean, it's a lot of clouds. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Tipton under center.
Here we go now.
White in motion.
Blue 90.
Tipton hands off to Ciali. Ciali gets nailed at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Making the tackle coming up, Cedric Joseph, the safety, the rookie out of Florida on the safety blitz. Makes the tackle, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Redskins come out 4 wide. Tipton under center.
Now let's go.
Tipton to Ciali again. This time Ciali breaks it through the line out to the 44-yard line. 15 yards for Dante Ciali into Eagle territory. I thought he was going to break it there for a moment. Great blocking up front. Nobody touched him until he was well downfield. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning soon. Probably get one more play off. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 44-yard line in the offset eye. Tipton draws back. Tipton looking, throws, caught by Lewis. And that's the 2-minute warning here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. We're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Making the catch for the Redskins was Darren Lewis, the fullback, the rookie out of Auburn, 11 yards down to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Redskins. 1:59 left in the half. Tipton in the shotgun, 4 wide. Tipton throws, and it's nearly picked off. Oh my gosh. Rodney Lynch, the 9th-year linebacker out of Akron. Had he caught that, he'd still be running, I think. Nearly caught that in stride. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Redskins come out. 4 wide once again. This time Tipton under center. Tipton draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Metcalf. Mark Metcalf, 13 yards down to the 20-yard line. The 2nd-year receiver out of LSU. And that's another Redskin first down. Washington trying to make this a 2-score game going into halftime. And the Redskins get the second half kickoff, too. Keep that in mind. From the Eagle 20-yard line, 1:53 left in the half. 4 wide for the Skins. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton draws back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Metcalf again. And Mark Metcalf down to the 12, a gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Redskins marching downfield on the move here. Clock is moving. 1:35 left. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. 2nd and 2 from the Eagle 12. 4 wide once again. Single back. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton looking. Throws. Caught by Say. Virgil Say down to the 2. A gain of 10. 1st and goal Redskins. The 11th-year receiver out of Oregon State, Virgil Say. 1st and goal, Washington. They're at the doorstep. Virgil Say spent 1 year with Cincinnati and now in his 10th year with the Redskins. From the 2-yard line, Redskins come out 4 wide, single back. Tipton in the gun. Tipton hands off to Ciali, and Ciali will get nailed for a 2-yard loss, and the Redskins take a timeout. Making the tackle, Clayton Jackson, the 4th-year defensive end out of BYU. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 50 seconds left in the half. On a Saturday, you never know the crowd you're going to get. It's hit or miss. A lot of people do things on Saturday. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 wide for the Redskins. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back, rolls out. Tipton's going to take off. Nobody there. Touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run, a bootleg by Eric Tipton. And the Redskins go up 13-3, and they're booing in Philadelphia. It's been a rough year for the Eagles. They're 3-6, and their fans are letting them have it. Evil Dead likes that. Wasn't exactly, well, I guess it was a design bootleg by Eric Tipton. And now Zach Harris will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Redskins lead at 14-3, 46 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, who do they play in Week 11? Let's find out. Washington will host Pittsburgh next week, and Philadelphia will be at Indianapolis. A couple of interconference games for these teams next week. So Washington up by 11 with 46 seconds left in the half will kick off. There's the kick by Murphy. From the 3-yard line, Manning brings it back over the 20, 25. And on the return is Mark Manning, the rookie out of Baylor, out to the 26-yard line. And that's where Philadelphia will have it. They have 42 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with. Caden Powell will lead the offense. We hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. We thank you for joining us here at Jammin' Sports on this Saturday. The first of 3. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Powell under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Powell drops back, dumps it off to Simmons, and Jarvis Simmons across the middle, a gain of 3. And the Eagles will take a timeout and bring up 2nd and 7. .38 seconds left in the half. Redskins trying to stay close to the Giants in the NFC East. The Giants are 7-2. The Redskins currently tied with Dallas at 5-4 in second place. Eagles are just trying to salvage their season. They're 3-6 coming in. 5 wide, empty backfield for Powell in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Powell drops back. Powell throws down the near sideline. It's caught by Simmons down to the Redskin 40-yard line. 31 yards, Jarvis Simmons into Redskin territory. It'll be a first down for the Eagles. Man, those Eagle uniforms look good, don't they? That should be their permanent uniform right there. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Philadelphia, they can make it a one-possession game with any type of score here before halftime. Redskins lead at 14-3. It's a long timeout. Now we're ready to go. From the Redskin 40, the Eagles come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Powell fakes the handoff, but he gets taken down at the 48-yard line. On the blitz, number 50, Robert Andrews, the linebacker, on the sack. A loss of 8. It'll be 2nd and 18 back at the 48-yard line. The Eagles in the hurry-up, down to 16 seconds. And somebody jumped. That was all messed up. I think they're going to call that on Brian Trickett. On the Redskins, Trickett. The second time today he's been called for that. And that'll make it 2nd and 13 for Philadelphia at the Redskin 43-yard line. 16 seconds left in the half. Redskins up 14-3. Redskins held on to beat Dallas last week, 28-20. Trying to use that momentum to keep going in this one. 2nd and 13. Eagles come out 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Powell drops back. Powell looking. Throws near side. Caught on the sideline. down to the 42-yard line, a gain of just a yard. Here's the running back. That's Jake Bennett out of the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 12. I think it's Bennett. Yep. Along the sideline. Stops the clock. 11 seconds left. Third and 12 from the Redskin 42. 3 wide to the far side for Philadelphia. Powell in the shotgun. Powell, high snap, hands off to Bennett up the middle. And Bennett down to the 36. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 4th and 6. And Philadelphia takes their final timeout. And they're going to try a 53-yard field goal right before halftime. Andy Bennett, no relation, will come on. The second-year kicker out of Rutgers. This will be from 53. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on your Saturday. The first of 3. And now Bennett will come on from 53 yards. Snap, kick is up. And that's not going to get there. No good. 2 seconds left. The Redskins are going to get the ball at their own 43-yard line. Bennett's kick was well short. Marquez Delaney caught it, but he went out of bounds. So the Redskins now with 2 seconds left will start at their own 43. One more play and then we'll have halftime. And it looks like they're going to line up in a running formation, but you never know. Tipton under center. Tipton hands off to Ciali, and Ciali goes down. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Redskins 14, Eagles 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We go to the third quarter. The Redskins lead the Eagles 14-3. The 5-4 Redskins, the 3-6 Eagles. And Washington up by 11 will get the ball first to start the second half. Kicking off for Philadelphia will be Andrew York, the 6th-year punter out of Richmond. He does the kickoff duties. There's the kick. From 2 yards deep, Nixon brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. Nixon nearly broke it, got out to the 34-yard line. On the return, number 20, Andre Nixon, the rookie out of Virginia. What? Okay. You got thunderstorms rolling through the Nashville area. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. We've had to deal with thunderstorms over the last couple of days here. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line for the Redskins. In the I formation. Tipton to Ciali around the outside. And Dante Ciali picks up 2 to the 36. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Devontae Ross on the tackle. On 2nd and 8. 4 wide for the Redskins. Single back. Tipton in the shotgun. Back to throw. Dumps it off down the middle to James Norris. Out to the 43. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. James Norris, the 6th-year receiver out of Ball State. On the tackle for Philadelphia, Brian Justice, the fourth-year defensive back out of Air Force. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 43-yard line. On 3rd down, the Redskins come out. Tipton under center. Everybody in tight. Say in motion. Tipton drops back. Dumps it off to Say, and Virgil Say out to the 45. That's a gain of 12 into Eagle territory and a Washington first down. I think Misty went outside to look at the storm passing by. Springtime in Tennessee, we get thunderstorms, man. It's just the way it is. First and 10 Redskins. They'll have it at the Eagle 45-yard line. 6:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Tipton drops back, rolls out, throws, gets it out to Say, and Virgil Say down to the 29. A gain of 16 yards. And that'll be another Redskin first down. Nice drive by Washington here to start the second half. Jacoby Bird on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 6th year at Louisiana Lafayette. What is with these teams that Evil Dead picks against only getting 3 points? It's going to be the third. It's going to be the 4th time in 5 games that's happened if the Eagles don't do something. 4 wide for the Redskins. 1st and 10. Tipton hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali 2 yards out to the 27, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Eli Hicks on the tackle. Long sustained drive by the Redskins here in the third quarter, marching down the field. Second and 7 from the Eagle 27-yard line. 5:40 left. Clock is moving. Redskins come out. Tipton in the shotgun.
All right, here we go.
Low snap. Hands off to Ciali. And Dante Ciali pushes forward down to the 22. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Eli Hicks, the defensive back, came up and made the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 22-yard line. 5:15 and counting. We're in the third quarter. Redskins come out in the eye. Tipton under center. Hands off to the up back, Lewis. And Lewis fighting forward down to the 20. That's Darren Lewis, the rookie out of Auburn. He only gets a yard. The Eagles managed to make the stop. Getting him down, Elijah McKenzie, the rookie defensive tackle out of Alabama, along with Jackson, Clayton Jackson. It'll be 4th and 1 for the Redskins. They'll probably kick the field goal. It'll put themselves up by 2 touchdowns if they do. Zach Harris will come on, the rookie out of Texas A&M. This will be from 37 yards. Snap, kick is up. Oh, it's blocked. Eagles block it. Who blocked it? Number 29, Roderick Potts, the rookie out of Florida, came in and blocked it. Who picked it up? Number 34, that's Cedric Joseph. The Redskins come up empty on that drive, a long drive, and their field goal gets blocked. So it remains a 14-3 ball game. And now Philadelphia will start from their own 28-yard line. 4:34 left to play here in the third quarter. That's got to be deflating. A long drive and you get nothing out of it. 1st and 10. Tipton, or not Tipton, sorry. Powell under center. Now look at the right roster. Powell back. Powell looking. Throws near side. Caught by Simmons. And Jarvis Simmons out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 16. First down, Philadelphia. Tell you what, Jarvis Simmons has caught a lot of passes today for Philadelphia. The 8th-year receiver out of Chattanooga. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead on this Saturday. We have the Bills and Bucks after this. We'll have the Lions and the Dolphins after that. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 4 receivers set wide for Philadelphia. Powell in the shotgun. Powell to Bennett. And Jake Bennett across midfield down to the 46-yard line. A gain of 9. Bobby Kirby made the tackle. Came up and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and inches. Kirby in his 4th year out of Florida. One of the better defensive backs in the league. 4 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and inches for the Eagles at the Redskin 46. Powell under center. Powell hands off to Bennett. And Bennett drives forward to the 45. And picks up the first down. A gain of a yard. Jake Bennett in his 11th year out of Oklahoma. .335 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Eagles on the move, trying to make this a one-possession game. Trying to capitalize off the blocked field goal. Powell under center. Powell to Bennett up the middle, and Bennett 2 yards to the 43-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 8. Brian Trickett on the tackle for the Redskins. Well, at least the game's not a blowout like we had the other day. 3 blowouts in a row. 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line. Powell under center. Powell looking. Powell throws deep, caught by Stewart. Tommy Stewart all the way down to the 21-yard line. That's a 22-yard gain for Stewart, the veteran tight end out of Vanderbilt. Sean Wright, the safety, comes up and makes the tackle for the Redskins. 7th-year safety out of Maryland. And that's another Philadelphia first down. Is momentum shifting in this one? Coming up on 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Eagles come out 3 wide to the far side. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Powell throws, and it's nearly picked off. Knocked down by Robert Andrews, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. Oh, he should have caught that one. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Reached up with his left hand and knocked it down. 2:21 here left in the 3rd. 2nd and 10. Eagles are in field goal range at the Redskin 21-yard line. 4 wide for Philadelphia. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Throws outside, caught by Jason Stackhouse out to the 8-yard line, a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia. Jason Stackhouse in his 5th year out of Colgate. His first catch of the afternoon. First down, Philadelphia. On the tackle, Prince King, the former Packer, in his 6th year out of Texas, the defensive back. Spent 5 years with the Packers, now in his first year with the Redskins. First and goal from the 8-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Powell under center. Now the Eagles shift. Everybody in tight for the most part. And now Simmons in motion. A lot going on this one. Powell drops back. Throws and caught by Simmons at the 4. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Jarvis Simmons on the catch. 1:28 left. Clock is moving. Here in the 3rd quarter. He's 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Eagles come out. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Powell drops back. Throws to the end zone. Simmons, touchdown. Philadelphia. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Jarvis Simmons. And the Eagles tighten up the lead. It's 14-9 now in favor of the Redskins. And Philadelphia will probably go for two to make it a 3-point game. He was open coming across the middle. Somebody failed to pick him up. And now the 2-point try by the Eagles. Powell in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to the end zone, throws back to McKenzie. 2-point conversion is good. Dean McKenzie, the rookie wide receiver out of Oklahoma, catching the 2-point try. And it's now 14-11 in favor of the Redskins with 1:10 remaining here in the third quarter. This game is definitely tightened up. We have ourselves a ball game now. Live from Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Week 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Eagles playing tough. It's a division game. They usually do play their division rivals tough. A lot at stake for both teams. Philadelphia trying to stay alive in the NFC playoff picture. The Redskins trying to stay alive in the wild card picture, and they still have a shot at the division. There's the kick. 2 yards deep. Delaney brings it back. Marquez Delaney over the 20. And Delaney out to the 23-yard line, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 1st and 10 Washington. 1:06 left here in the third. Dante Ciali. Eagles have pretty much kept it in check, just 40 yards. But the Redskins have so many weapons. I'm surprised they're more than just 5-4 on the season. 1st and 10. 4 wide for Washington. Tipton in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39.
Tipton hands off to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali, a gain of 6 out to the 29. Coming up to make the tackle, Cedric Joseph, the safety. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Under a minute left here in the third quarter. On 2nd down, Redskins come out. Tipton under center. Tipton to Ciali. And Ciali gets stood up by Jackson. Clayton Jackson at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Nice play by Jackson. We're down to 23 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 4. Big third down for the Redskins, up by 3. At their own 29, 4 wide. Tipton back to throw. Throws down the middle, caught by Say. Out to the 36, a gain of 7, 1st down. Redskins at the end of the third quarter. Redskins up 14-11 here at Jammin' Sports. We're back here at Lincoln Financial Field, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on a cool, dark, overcast day in Philadelphia. The Redskins lead the Eagles 14-11 as we start the fourth quarter. Redskins have just picked up a 1st down. They have it at their own 36. Eric Tipton, the quarterback, under center. 1st and 10. Tipton, 3-step drop, throws, gets it out to Metcalf. And Mark Metcalf out to the 43. A gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. A very underrated wide receiver there, Mark Metcalf, in his 2nd year out of Louisville. The problem here is the Redskins have Say, Norris, and Ross all ahead of him on the depth chart. Redskins have some quality receivers. On 2nd and 3 from the 43-yard line, everybody in tight. Tipton under center. White in motion. Tipton to Ciali. And Dante Ciali close to the marker, out to the 46. Let's see where they mark it. He was close to the first down. Tell you what, it takes a gang to tackle him. He's just so powerful. He got the first down, a gain of 3. First down, Redskins. They have it at their own 46. They can eat up more time now. 7-13 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Redskins up 14-11. Washington comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side with Tipton in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Hands off. No, that's a broken play. He throws outside to Norris. They get something out of nothing as Norris gets out to the 48-yard line. Tipton went to hand it off one way. Ciali went the other. That was a broken play. Heads up play by Tipton. Gets it out to Norris. They get 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. That was just a busted play. Nice presence of mind, though, to get the ball out to Norris. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Sometimes. You want to be good, but a little luck along the way doesn't hurt. 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. Redskins come out. 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun.
Here we go. Blue 90.
Tipton drops back. Throws outside. Caught by Scott. Rolls out of bounds at the 49. G. Scott. A gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 at the Eagle 49-yard line. That will stop the clock with 6:23 left. Washington holding on to a slim 3-point lead over Philadelphia. 14-11. We're in the fourth quarter. Redskins come out. Tipton in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Tipton back. It's a blitz. Gets it outside to Ciali. And Dante Ciali out to the 47. A gain of 2. He's going to be shy of the first down. Adrian Bledsoe on the tackle. The 10th-year linebacker out of Texas. The former Chief and Saint. Now with Philadelphia. He's with the Chiefs for 7 years. With the Saints for 1. And now in his 2nd year with Philadelphia. Redskins will punt. And the Eagles, down by 3, are going to get the football back with under 6 minutes left. Back to punt. Adrian Murphy gets the punt away. Aiming for the sideline. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Not his best effort. A 23-yard punt. And now Philadelphia will take over. 5:47 left. Only down by 3. Caden Powell in his 6th year out of Kentucky. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. How did I curse you there, Evil Dead? 1st and 10 from the 24. I didn't make a prediction. 5 wide. Empty backfield. Powell in the shotgun. Misty cursed you. Powell back. Throws deep downfield. Wobbly pass. Caught by Stackhouse. Out to the 34-yard line. 42 yards. Jason Stackhouse. Not the best of throws, but a great catch. Over the head of number 23, Chris Ball. Hauls it in. First down, Philadelphia at the Redskin 34-yard line. 5:25 and counting. Eagles trying to retake the lead, or actually take it for the first time. 5 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 1st and 10. Powell looking. Throws deep. Incomplete. Looking for John Provost down the middle. He was well covered by Sean Wright, the safety. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. 5:13 remaining. Redskins up 14-11. Eagles come out. Powell under center.
Here we go now.
Powell takes the handoff, and it's a blitz. They get him. Trey Cook, the linebacker, getting the sack. A loss of 8 yards back to the 42-yard line. Cook, the fourth-year linebacker out of South Carolina. And that'll bring up 3rd and 18 for the Eagles at the Redskin 42. That sack takes the Eagles out of field goal range. Cook was in there quickly, too. You see that? Under 5 minutes left. The clock is moving. 3rd and 18 for Philadelphia at the Redskin 42-yard line. Eagles come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Steps up. He's got all day. Breaks down and gets sacked back at the 46-yard line. A loss of 4 yards on the sack. John Holloway in his 5th year out of Georgia. The linebacker came around. He just held on to it too long. As a quarterback, you've got to get rid of it. No more than 4 seconds, they say. Unless you're Fran Tarkington. It'll be 4th and 22. The Redskins defense gets a huge stop. That's going to force the Eagles into a punt. Andrew York back to punt with 4:19 left. He bobbles it. It's blocked. Oh, I thought it was going to be blocked. But not his best effort. That's going to be a 27-yard punt. Down to the 29-yard line. I thought that was going to be blocked. I started calling it too. So the Redskins with 4:15 left to play will have it at their own 29, leading by 3, 14-11. Redskins trying to hang on and win their 2nd in a row. It'd be their 3rd of the last 4. 1st and 10 from the 29. Tipton under center. Tipton fakes the handoff. Throws outside to Ciali. And Ciali's going to be hit for a 2-yard loss. On the sack is Rodney Lynch. Or not the sack, but on the tackle, Rodney Lynch. A 2-yard loss. Will be 2nd and 12 back at the 27. Tell you what, Jacoby Bird was in the grill of Tipton right as he threw that. Under 4 minutes left. 2nd and 12 for the Redskins at their own 27. 4 receivers set wide. Tipton in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green.
Tipton hands off to Ciali. And Ciali having a hard time. The loss of 6. Wow. Clayton Jackson came in there and made the tackle. The Eagles stopped him cold in the backfield. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 18 for the Redskins. Eagles defense stepping up here in the late stages of this one. 3:27 and counting. Washington holding on to a 14-11 lead. A huge 3rd down. 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back. Tipton throws. Caught by Scott. G. Scott down to the 46-yard line. A gain of 25. On 3rd and 18, they get 25. 1st down, Redskins. The rookie out of Ohio State, G. Scott. That's why they drafted him in the 1st round. Devontae Ross teams up with Brian Justice to bring him down. 1st down, Redskins. Under 3 minutes to play. Redskins up 14-11. We have the Bills and the Buccaneers up next. We'll head down to Tampa for that one. 1st and 10. Tipton under center. Hands off to Ciali. And Ciali to the 48. Eagles have done a good job keeping Ciali in check. He's only got 46 yards on the day. Rodney Lynch, the linebacker, on the tackle. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Redskins up 14-11 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lincoln Financial Field. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The final 2 minutes of this one. Redskins trying to hang on. Eagles will start taking their timeouts now. They're trying to get a stop and get the ball back. 2nd and 7 for the Redskins at their own 48. Tipton under center. Tipton hands off to Ciali around the outside. And Dante Ciali picks up 2. It'll be 3rd and 5. Eagles take a timeout as the Redskins cross midfield into Philadelphia territory. 1:55 left. The Eagles have 2 timeouts. Can Philadelphia get a stop here on 3rd and 5? We shall see. Been kind of a defensive game, especially here in the second half. 3rd and 5 from the Eagle 49. 4 wide for Washington. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton draws back. Throws downfield, incomplete. Totally missed his target. It'll be 4th down, and the Redskins did the Eagles a favor. That stops the clock. They were looking for James Norris. It was overthrown. And now Adrian Murphy will have to come in to punt. Eagles are going to have one more shot. Murphy gets the punt away, aiming for the sideline, and it's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A 30-yard punt. 1:47 left. The Eagles have 2 timeouts. They only need a field goal to force overtime. They're down 14-11. And we very well could have overtime in this one. A triple header today. We'll have a triple header tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern as well. 1st and 10 from the 19. Powell in the shotgun. Powell draws back. Throws downfield, caught by Simmons. Out to the 33-yard line. Jarvis Simmons. That's a gain of 14. They stay in the hurry up. Powell in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Powell draws back. Powell looking. Steps up, throws, dumps it off to Bennett. Wide open down the middle, Jake Bennett. Out to the 47, a gain of 14. 1st down, Philadelphia. They stay in the hurry up. We're down to 1:16 left. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun, back to throw. Dumps it down the middle, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 1:11 left. It'll be 2nd and 10, Philadelphia at their own 47-yard line. Redskins up 14-11 with 1:11 left. This one far from over. 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Powell looking. Throws down the middle. Caught by Provost. John Provost down to the 42. 12 yards. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. They stay in the hurry up. Under a minute left. 4 wide. Single back. Powell back. Powell looking. Finally rolls out, and he breaks a sack and throws and gets it to Simmons. Down to the 26. A gain of 16. That was all on Powell. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and 10 for the Redskin 36. We're down to 36 seconds. Powell back. Throws outside. Caught by Stewart. Down the sideline. Tommy Stewart all the way down to the 2. A gain of 24 yards. 1st and goal, Philadelphia. They still have 2 timeouts. 30 seconds left. What a finish in this one. And the Eagles get the upset. Well, this would definitely hurt Washington in their wild card aspirations. Boy, what a fast and furious drive this has been for Philadelphia. They have it now 1st and goal from the 2. They're not thinking about the tie now. They're thinking about winning this game. 4 wide. Powell in the shotgun. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 3-19.
Powell draws back. Throws to the end zone. Manning wide open. in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mark Manning, the rookie out of Baylor. A 2-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles go up 17-14. And there's not a whole lot of time left. 27 seconds left. What a drive by Philadelphia. It's going to be a shocker. Not a major upset, but it's an upset nonetheless. And now Andy Bennett for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Eagles lead it 18-14, and that forces the Redskins now to score a touchdown. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left. The Redskins have all 3 of their timeouts, but there's only 27 seconds left. Buffalo and Tampa Bay is up next. Detroit, Miami after that. What a football game this has turned out to be, if I can borrow a phrase from Howard Cosell. Philadelphia will kick off. Andrew York will kick with 27 seconds left. Eagles up by 4. There's the kick. From the 3-yard line, Nixon brings it back over the 20, 25, and he brings it out to the 27-yard line. Andre Nixon, the rookie out of Virginia. Well, the Redskins, they have 3 timeouts, but only 23 seconds left. They've got to get the ball downfield. They need a touchdown. They're 77 yards away. You have the timeouts. You don't have to throw Hail Marys. Throw it down the field. Pick up yardage. Call timeout. Come from behind win by Philadelphia if the Redskins don't get a miracle here. Tipton in the shotgun. 4 wide. Tipton looking. Throws deep. Caught by Say. Oh, Say didn't hold on. Number 24, Delino West, knocks the ball away. The 5th-year safety out of Alabama. Great play by West. I thought he had caught it for big yardage. 19 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10. He should have caught it. Great play by West, though. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Tipton in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Tipton drops back, throws into a crowd, bouncing around, incomplete. 15 seconds left. I think it's a little too early to be throwing Hail Marys. You still have 3 timeouts. That's not a high percentage play. Broken up by Eli Hicks. $15 seconds left. Well, it looks like the Redskins are going to drop to 5-5, and Philadelphia is going to go to 4-6. 4 wide for the Redskins. Tipton in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. 15 seconds left. Tipton steps up, throws deep, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Eli Hicks knocks it down again. It'll be 4th down. 11 seconds left. We'll head down to Tampa, Florida for our next game, Buffalo and Tampa Bay. We get to see Misty's favorite team next. She likes her Bucks. 4th and 10 from the 27-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. 3 to the far side. Tipton back to throw. Throws into a crowd again, bouncing around. Ross nearly caught it. Incomplete. 6 seconds left. Turnover on downs. And I blame this one on the Redskins. They let the game get away from them. They had it won. Evil Dead is going to be 70-48. Still 22 games up. And now Caden Powell will come out. Redskins still have all their timeouts. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm going to like run around, eat up the time. Eagles come out. Well, they spread the receivers out.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Powell under center. Powell hands off to Bennett around the outside, and Bennett out to the 25. The Redskins take a timeout. Time enough for one more play. Well, a quality win for Philadelphia. They're going to win it 18-14. We'll have one more play, and that should be it. Redskins will drop to 5-5, like I said, and the Eagles will go to 4-6. This should be the last play of the game. 2nd and 8 from the 25. They just take a knee, and that's it. Ball game. And your final score is going to be Philadelphia 18, Washington 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We got the Bills and the Bucks up next. We'll see you then.